Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Resty Amanda. You can call me Resty. My study ID number 20034-025. Please look at that picture. Okay, in this presentation we will discuss the map of physics. What's physics? Physics is a hard subject that covers many different topics from galaxies in the depths of space right down to subatomic particles. Physics can be broadly broken down into three main parts. Number 1, classical physics. 2, relativity. 3, quantum physics. 1. Classical physics defines classical mechanics, defines Newton's laws of motion, and Lagrangian and Hamiltonian mechanics. 2. Calculus. 3. Optics defines microscope and telescope. Telescope defines astrophysics and cosmology. 4. Waves defines transverse and longitudinal. 5. Classical electrodynamics. Classical electrodynamics by Maxwell equation. 6. Fluid mechanics. 7. Classical thermodynamics. 8. Classical chaos theory. Classical mechanics. Basic concept in classical mechanics utilize Newton's law of motion formulated by Isaac Newton, so it's often referred to as Newton mechanics. His laws of motion describe how everything made of matter moves about, and his law of universal gravitation teach together the motion of planets in the sky with the falling of objects on Earth